Today is one of those days that I'm just a tad bit stagnant today. Um, you know, um, what's good, everybody? I can't really see my chat, so. But today, I'm talking about, when people, this is a time in life where you're seeing who's who. Whether it's your family members or whether it's your friends. You have to know when things get worse. Um, with everything going, prices is going up. Who's going to be with you? Who's going to ride with you, and who's not? Who's going to assist to you when you've been assisting to them, and who's not? And you don't want to do this when everything is just chaotic. You're not going to want to do this. So it's a good thing to know who's going to be with you and who's not going to be with you. And so when people tear away, when you're dealing with narc abuse, when you're dealing with gang stalking, when you're dealing with these things, you're dealing with people who basically don't, they're going to tear away. You're going to be slandered. It's a possibility you'll be slandered. Things and people show who they really are. And so when people show who they really are, and sometimes people grow, like there was a season for people. And so when you have these things, you understand that it's not something that we're crying over. You're not crying over people who determine that you ain't did nothing to them, or they didn't have the heart to talk to you and tell you what they did. Because some of the things could be resolved. Some of the petty beefs and misunderstanding. It could be misunderstanding. And when people don't openly approach you or talk to you, then you have to just discard them. Don't fester in your mind. What did I do? What did I say? You're never doing that. If it matters to you, then you can call that person. But when you're dealing with gang stalking and narc abuse, you don't play their game. You're dealing with people who want you to play their game. They want you to putty up to them. And that's not something that we need to do. If people are gonna rock with you, it's no song and dance about it. You're cool, I'm cool. Why are we making a big fuss about this? And that's when you're dealing with narcissists, because narcissists like to make more of things than they really are. And so that's what I say, of saying, oh, what's wrong? Did I do something? And we're not going to do that. I'm not going to do it, because I believe when you're talking to, especially with men and friends, especially when you're saying, I still haven't seen what you have done for me, or your existence to be in my life. When you don't have those things, it's easier to get rid of people. And I'm not saying to just get rid of people. I'm just saying you're not to too much be bummed out about people who ain't really showed and proved who they really are. And so when you don't have that, you're not worried about it. Because a lot of people care too much what other people think. And I'm not a cold-hearted person, but I do believe, to a certain extent, whether you're a coworker or there's just a family member, you have to be more. You have to be more. I hate to say it, but more to yourself, because these people out here, that's all they want. Some people are just, especially with narcissists, they're all about the attention, and they'll get it any way they can. So I'm just trying to tell people, I'm not saying, if you feel there's some sort of value or worth in any of your relationships or friendships, then do what you need to do. But to those that don't have the worth, that's just playing around or playing both sides, then you let them go. And that's where I'm at today. Um, just relaxing, because I can't really do what I want to do right now. And I just feel that when people go, leave them. I mean, if they can't come back in a healthy manner of talking and being open to you, then it's not even worth it. You know what I mean? I mean, we're living in the last days, and I got a lot of stuff that I have to be worrying about, and I mean, to take care of. And so, people get upset when I say it but people do this to me all the time. They come, they go, they get new friends, they do this, they don't do that. They get upset. I mean, I don't get upset because I'm saying, that's your life. Live your life. But when it's to me, people feel like that I got to be there for them, and I don't have to. I'm no longer married, and I don't have to do that. So I'm just advising people, just don't go through the headache trying to figure people out. Just know that Yahweh is king. He's going to take care of all of us. So that's all I'm saying. Other than that, I'm just enjoying the diet. you know, um, 'Cause I don't want to work out too much, but I mean, you know, um, always try to take care of yourself. I try to drink water, but I had me a cherry Coke because it was hot. It's already hot. Hello, Mohammed. Um, I'm just trying to get out. I'm stuck in the mall, and I kind of gotta be grounded right here to see what I'm gonna do here, and that's just it. You know, keep the faith. Pray to the Most High. With anything, use discernment, and if you ask the Lord, is this person right for me or not? He's gonna give you a sign. He's gonna give you a telltale sign to know that if that person ain't right, out. So, you know what I mean? Hello, who's it? Imran Muhammad. So, other than that, I'm chilling. I kind of feel like this is a free day for me. I typed in, it's a free day for me. You know. So, there's some things that I'm working on. I need to know, excuse me, if there's people who are being targeted, because I really need to talk more on that. And just do that. So, this is people that just got to understand, you know, why are we worrying about this glasses? That's just people who just want, they really, you want to go that Clarissa, you want to go that Clarissa with me. And, sometimes I just joke, I'm all about having fun on these channels, on these YouTube streets. But it's just, I realize that some people, they are a bit emotional. And if they're a bit emotional, then I don't know, what else to do with them. So that's where I have to ask the questions. Are you wearing glasses? You have a husband. That's great. So, I'm just saying, take care of yourself. Love your family and your kids, the ones that's going to put up with you. And be at peace. The Bible says the wicked gets no peace. You wonder why they follow you, they hate on you. All right. So, I am going to get off this live because I got to. So, you all have a great day, and the blessing be with you. And Yahweh, he is the king. Ain't nobody higher. God bless you.